Hi, I'm Rory Duncan. I'm going to be explaining the software and technologies I use to film my preliminary task and my overall task. So the first thing that I'll be explaining is about the camera. It's a DV camera that takes mini DV tapes like the one I've got here. Quite simple and easy to use, nice clear outcome. So one of the main things is where you put the tape. So here you press eject, this little button here. So then that opens up the deck and you put your mini DV tape in, like the one I've got here. The way we got taught to remember how to put the tape is a smiley face pointing inwards, which is these two wheels here. So you just make sure you pop that in. And then to close the tape deck, you press the grey button here that says push. So make sure that's all connected up nicely, and then just to take it out, you just do the same thing, eject, wait for the tape to come out, and push it shut. Another feature of the camera is this switch here. Got everything on it. VCR, so that's if you want to watch the footage you've captured back. Camera, that's to take a photo or capture some footage. Memory, which is what you've got on the camera, and then obviously this red button here, which is to record. And to link up your camera, there's this little plug here, and make sure you've got the DV cable connected. So if you just pop it in like that, how it's supposed to go in. And then you should be all connected up and ready to go with Avid. So let's have a look at Avid. So if I just go on here and load up the software. Alright, we've got given these sheets by our teacher on how to use the software, so I'll be using this as a guideline to explain how to use it. So once you go into Avid, you get this window here, which to set up your project will continue with the previous one. So if you click here on new project, and then you type in an appropriate name that you remember. Example, evaluation demonstration here. So make sure it's on 25 PAL, so that'll be the appropriate way to view your footage, and press OK. So then once you've done that, it will come up in that little window there, so then you just click on that. Right, so once you're in here, you're ready to digitize your footage, which is to get your footage ready to edit. So if we go on tool sets and then we go on capture, it'll bring up this screen here and you've got everything you want to do. So main thing, make sure you've got V, A1 and A2 selected, so then you'll be digitizing your video and both your audio tracks, which is what you want to do. So once you're happy with this, you just whack the capture button. That's if you want to view on the fly, so that just records everything while you're watching through your footage. Or you can mark in and mark out of specific bits you want to put in. For example, that's what I did with my footage, because I got footage of different days. So once I worked on footage, I filmed some more and then went back and marked in the new footage. Right, so after that you're ready to edit. So once you've loaded up your footage, will appear in this bin here. So once you do that, you drag it down into this bin and it will display on the timeline, which you can drag a line from, and here it will appear in this box, which will be over on this side. To mark in and mark out, you've got this button here, so if you wanted to take a piece of footage from your main timeline, you press this button, and grey triangles appear up the side here, and then you click this button, and again the grey triangles appear here, and then you can put it in using things such as splice in and splice out, which aren't on this timeline yet, but that's an effective way to put in your footage. Thank you for watching, I hope that was helpful.